stage.
Mm-hmm. Dasz mi mikrofon.
Spotkałem. Hello, Master Iain. Please, microphone. Journey today filming.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I'll speak to you maybe after dinner just quickly about the filming. Yeah, very quick, yeah. Okay, guys, just before we start, could you gather around for a few minutes? Yeah, quick one. Yeah, this is Ola, and he's joining us from Germany. Normally, I make the introductions at tea break in the morning. I was a little bit focused on all of what was going to happen today. I didn't do a particularly good job this morning, but I'm making up for it now. Tomorrow, we were thinking after the little Kung Fu demonstration, Kung Fu show, to go to eat at a Chinese restaurant. What's your opinion on that? Do you think it would be a good idea after the show to go out and have dinner together at a Chinese restaurant, or would you prefer simply to stay here and eat here as usual? And I'll make it easy for you. Can we have hands up for let's go out to a restaurant? Can we have hands up for let's stay here and eat here? Okay, that's great. We have, yeah, because we haven't disappointed anybody. I'll let you know in more detail the arrangements tomorrow at tea break. I can fit a lot of people in my pickup. Those of you who've got motorcycles, it would probably be better if you take them, but I can take a lot of people in the car. Awesome. Today we're going to do the lesson on Shaolin Springy, strength, springy, internal power. So would you like to make a couple of lines and we'll get started? Are we live? Yeah, okay. I'll say hello to anybody who's watching. We're just about to start on Shaolin Springy, internal power. Please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, guys, so here we go. Come back around me, I think. Yeah, come back around. So, you know, when I was learning with Master Tom, he used to take me around and visit lots of different Kung Fu masters. Yeah. And because he wanted me to kind of a little bit of the energy, the chi, the vibe from these different masters. These were typically the generation above him, the older guys. And they all had different things to say, and all had interesting things to say, but the one consistent thing that kept coming through was that if it doesn't have the springy internal power, it isn't Shaolin Kung Fu. Okay. So what's this all about? This is the power that kind of vibrates out, that springs out. So we say it's live power. It's not dead. It's not a push. It's power that sinks in. I'm going to give a little demonstration of the power sinking in. Does anybody want to be a volunteer quickly? Anybody? Yeah. Put your hands over your body here, like this. And I'm just going to put some energy, in. You feel it go inside, yeah? Anybody else want to have a go quick? Jeff, you have a quick go. Hands here, down a bit there. Yeah, okay. So, thanks. We want to generate power that penetrates, that goes in. Yeah. Not power that's external or superficial. This is actually quite dangerous. If you, let's say, punch somebody on the body, and it's a blunt external force, okay, we're talking bruised ribs. Yeah. You might be talking broken ribs, but if your power penetrates through, it's going straight into the heart and lungs. Yeah. Now you get damage to your heart and lungs, that's really bad. That's much more dangerous. The most important organs have the most protection. The heart and lungs have the rib cage. The brain is the most delicate one. And sure enough, the dome of the skull is the hardest part of your body. Yeah. Nobody breaks a skull with a punch, not even a kick. Yeah. You punch the head externally, superficially, you get bruising. Yeah, you might get a broken cheekbone or a broken nose. You hit it with power that penetrates, boom, you get a knockout because it goes straight through to the brain, boom. This power, if it's done really well, comes right up from the soles of your feet, through your whole body, and then out to the hands. Yeah, that's the ideal. And as it moves through the whole body, you engage all the muscles in the body, right from the feet, all the way through the legs, the torso, the arms, to the hand. That's a lot of muscle. Now, who's the smallest person in the room? Anybody want to? I don't know. But being a kind of fairly mean, brutal person, I've decided to pick on Tina. I'm going to pick on you, yeah? No, you don't have to do anything, yeah? But we're gonna look at Tina, and if you think, we put you next to Arnold Schwarzenegger, yeah? Big, in his youth, big guy with a lot of muscles, yeah? You've still got way more muscle in your whole body than he's got in his arm, yeah? Doesn't matter how big a power lifter or whatever you take. If a person's just using their arm, doesn't matter how big their arm is, they don't have as much strength as even a small person has if they use their whole body, yeah? So you learn to use the whole body, you bring in the power, the energy, the strength from the whole body, you're going to get more power than a big person who doesn't have that skill, yeah? So that's what martial arts can do for you. We can't make you 6 foot 8 inches tall, big, but you can teach you how to use the strength that you've got already, and that's the idea. Okay, so we're going to make a big circle. Let's make a big circle. Yeah. The circular one would be best. It's a round shape, yeah. And you're going to stand in the horse riding stance. And hands straight, fingers straight, bring them down to your sides. And just relax and snap them out to the front. Yeah. And we're going to do it again. Relax as much as you can and then just let them go. let them go. Keep the fingers together, but just let it fly out like an arrowhead. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Relax the shoulders. If you do, they will naturally sink down under gravity. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just keep going for a little bit. Keep going for a little bit. Now, bend your knees. Let your weight drop down. You're kind of sagging down under gravity, dropping down, sagging down. And don't bounce up. Yeah. Power will kind of move up through your body, but we're not trying to get an upward movement. Keep the shoulders relaxed, keep them sinking down, so that you don't obstruct. Tension will obstruct the flow of energy through your body. Tension obstructs chi flow. Relax, no tension. Energy can flow down to the fingers. Yeah, try a little bit more. That's good. Yeah. Thumbs tucked in against the side of the hand. And completely relaxed. And just pause for a moment. Vivian, you demonstrate for the rest of us, yeah? Watch Vivian's arms. Go on. You see the vibration move through the arm. That's the energy moving through the arm, yeah? Do it again. Watch the vibration. Yeah, you can really see it move through, yeah? Tina, you show us, yeah. That's good. And again, please. Tightly relaxed. That's good. Richard, yeah, you show us. Really good, yeah, really good. Let's watch that again. Okay, just carry on for a few moments. That's what we want to see, yeah. Okay, guys, relax for a bit. So, when we used to train in Singapore, you know, the teachers would always be talking about letting your strength out, getting your strength out. It wasn't talking about you've got to build more strength, you've got to build more strength. Yeah. That wasn't the emphasis. The emphasis was learning to let the strength that you already have come out. Yeah, that's a big difference. So we get very used to, okay, I've got to be stronger, so I've got to go down to the gym and lift more weight. These guys were not concerned about that. It was all about, you've got strength, everybody has strength, but you don't know how to get it out. Yeah. you want to get it out, you have to relax every joint, because a stiff joint blocks the flow. That's no good. Relax, and your energy will flow out unobstructed. Well, then you've found your strength. Now what we're going to do, still trying to relax and let go. The Shaolin punch. I'd like you to do it in your own time. Let that fist fly out. Let your energy move through your body unobstructed. In your own time, off you go. And just pause for a moment. The shoulder, relax it, let it drop down. There, not there. That's a tense shoulder. That's a relaxed shoulder. Off you go. Sorry?
Breathing out from the punch.
No. Relax for a moment, guys. Breathe in and fill your body with air. Yeah. Then the body becomes elastic and springy, like a ball that's been inflated. Punch when you're in that inflated, elastic, springy state, then you can breathe. When the air's out, you're not so springy or elastic. So punch with an inflated chest, like a ball that's been blown up and is bouncy. Yeah. Try just a few more. Relax, keep your shoulder down. Okay, now I'd like you to find a partner and take one of the focus mitts, the small hand pads between each pair. Off you go. And we'll make 2 lines down here so that you're facing your partner. I have the partner with the focus mitt on this side, and yeah. Hey, I'll show you what I'd like you to do. Let me get one more pair. Jordan, I'm going to put a pad there and put your other hand behind it. Brace the other hand behind it, kind of like that's a good way to hold it. Yeah, there it is. Now that's your target. Suggest you stand 1 foot in front of the other. Obviously you're going to punch the target. Now when you punch, relax, let your energy flow through. Don't look at the pad, look at Jordan, look at his body. You want your punch to go right through, so it kind of jolts the partner. Yeah. Then your energy is traveling. Don't worry, it doesn't really hurt. Yeah, but you want that energy to go through. Now, there's no direct line there of anything solid. It's flowing through the arms. Yeah, boom. But it'll go in. Good. Do you want to go with Jordan, maybe? Yeah. There we go. All right, guys, give it a try. Try doing the counter movement. One goes back as the other one goes forward. Yeah. Okay, guys, change over now. Change who's holding the pad. Up to you. Up to you. I believe walking stance is better, yeah. Nice closed fist so we don't get any damage to the fist.
That's all right. Oh, now I know. Okay. Good. I'm prepared.
Yeah. I'm just going to adjust that a little bit. I think more like that. Yeah, there's a nice timing there. See, this is actually a better pad. I'd change it for you. Okay, just pause for a moment. Just pause for a minute. The person who's punching, relax down, keep the soles of your feet on the floor. We're not going to move like this. Keep sunk. Let the power come up through your body, but keep sunk down. Keep grounded, yeah? Carry on. Okay, guys, that's good. Put the pads back for now. Yeah. So for everything that we do, we want energy to flow easily through the body. No stiff joints. Yeah. You start the day and you do your Qi Kung. Everything relaxed. Yeah. everything relaxed. You start the day off being relaxed. When you do your Shuan, the ideal is that your joints are all relaxed and your energy is flowing easily through your body. No stiff joints. And notice that you start with the back leg bent, energy flows up through the body down to the hand. There's a flow of energy, a flow of movement through the body. Here we go again. Here, through the leg, through the torso. And then when you get to the tiger crane routines, you don't see so much movement of the body, but it's there, the energy's kind of moving up, flowing up through the body. We'll press on now, but remember that tomorrow morning when you're practicing your Shuan. Constant flow of energy. Next thing, we're going to kind of focus in on use of the spine. And we start off trying to get a straight spine, and the longer you're here, the more often you'll hear me telling you to straighten your back. Once you've got the knack of holding your spine straight, then you can start to use it like a spring. You start off with a straight spine, and then you flex it and use it to snap energy out. So maybe when you're at school, you tried getting a ruler and bending it, flicking paper pellets or other small missiles at unsuspecting other children, or maybe even teachers. The ruler is straight, but it's flexible. You bend it, bang, it springs back straight. Your spine can be used to do exactly the same thing. You start with it straight, you flex it and spring it back straight again, and it propels your hands forwards. Bend it, flick it straight. Did you kind of get the idea? I want you to give it a try. So back to here. Start hips tilted, spine very straight. Flex the spine a bit and spring it back straight. Okay. We make a bit more space for Richard to join in.
Sorry, I always have a question. You say to keep our fingers together when they go out.
Yeah.
How much should we be concentrating on that? Because sometimes when it goes out, they just,
Yeah. So we think about it for a moment. If you really keep your hands hard, then it makes it difficult for you to relax and let the power out. If you let the hands go completely soft, the fingers are all over the place. So what are we going to do? We're going to do the Chinese thing and try to find the middle ground, try to find the middle way, trying to find the balance between yin and yang. So we're trying our best to keep the fingers straight. If they flick apart slightly as they come out, well, it is what it is, yeah? But if you try as far as possible to keep them straight, then they'll end up a lot straighter than if you don't. So, yeah, let's take a look. pretty good. And remember, using the spine like a spring, the spine and the torso. Okay, very good. That's very good. Yeah. Right. You jump ahead a little bit and we'll try bending the spine the other way. There. Yeah. So instead of hollowing it out, we're kind of bowing it out like that. And from there, you can straighten that out to throw your hands up like this. Yeah. Those of you who've been here for a little while, you see I'm picking out basic moves from our Sum Chien routine. Flex the spine a bit that way, bam, throw the hands out. You've got to flick the elbows in at the same time. Here we go. You okay? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, a little bit louder.
I've got 0 spring in this power. This way, there's nothing.
That's not that bad. That's not okay. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Now, you think I'm joking. Flick your elbow in so that it kind of flicks the hand out to the side there. Get that, yeah? Now do that with both arms at once. That's good. Now add the back and you're looking like a pro already, yeah? Flick those elbows right in. Get them as close as you can. Yeah. See? And stop. Now, if you're putting your hands there, that's going to fail. That's that conscious movement. I'm thinking about it. I place my hand there. No chance. Instead, do the movement. Flick your elbow in and throw your hand out. And if you can get your elbows closer together than mine, that's good. Yeah, that means you're more flexible than me. Throw the elbows in, throw the hands out, boom, off they go. That's much better, much better. Peel her in, relax. Just let them go. Yeah, that's it.
Are you using your legs at all for this? Would you be kind of...
There is a movement coming up through the legs. Not too much. Not too much movement. Yeah. I'd still turn your toes in if I were you and bend your knees. Yeah. Okay. And just pause for a moment. So, when you learn Kung Fu, it's deep. Yeah, it's very deep. And it kind of connects with Buddhism, connects with a lot of things. In Buddhism, you got to learn to let go. Yeah. We all hold on to stuff. We all hold on to experiences, events, trauma. That's karma. That's your karma. In Buddhism, you want to let go of that. Yeah. Let go of your karma. That's freeing yourself from karma. It's incredibly difficult, but if you can do it, then you become a Buddha. A Buddha is somebody who's free of karma. We're never going to be at that level, we can still go part of the way. We can still let go of a lot of the baggage that we're hanging on to. When you just think about it, it doesn't happen. When you physically do it, that's when it starts to happen. That's when really interesting things start to happen. That's why Buddhist monks did Kung Fu. Now, we talk about throwing a punch. You throw a punch. You never hear people talking about putting a punch. You don't put a punch there. You throw it. Yeah. It's like throwing a stone. Now, you'll throw a stone, you've got to have the confidence to let go of it. If I pick a stone up and walk over here and put it down, that's not throwing a stone, is it? That's just putting it down. Throwing it involves letting it go and letting it fly. Yeah. So when you throw a punch, you've got to let go of it. When you throw your hands out, you've got to let go of them. Yeah. And this is the funny thing, the more you're someone who holds on, the longer it takes to learn. But when you do learn, you become someone that lets go. Yeah. It's a big step forward. So when we do this, let go. Yeah, just let it go and let it fly. Let's practice a little bit more. Yeah. And we'll get the elbows as far in as possible. The fingers are 1 inch above the eyebrow and the arm as far out as possible. Yeah. Okay, pretty good. And rest. So we've got this movement and this movement with the back. Now we're going to look at the shoulders. Shoulder girdle. And what we're going to do is bring the shoulders together and then come out this way, straight across. Bring them together, snap them back so you bend the shoulder girdle, snap straight and throw out to the side. Yeah. And throwing the elbows in again. Throw the elbows in again. Okay, so made that clear. We're now doing a horizontal one from in to out. Before we were doing down to up, now just in and out horizontally. Yeah. There. Using this movement of the shoulders from in to out. Yeah. And relax. And now we'll do it the other way. Pull your shoulders back so they're kind of coming towards each other in the back, right back here. And then let them come in.
we should be holding our breath at pleasure.
Yeah. Okay. Relax. So now we're going to learn a little exercise that puts all of this together. And we'll start off this way. On a letter Z shape here at the arm. Wrist out, fingers in. And come together. And you do this with the wrist. So we're moving a lot of joints. We like to move as many joints as possible at the same time. There. That started out and it's ended up in. Let's do it slowly. There. And now we'll stretch the shoulder blades back and then do snap it straight. And there's a bending of the wrist from there to there, there to there. Okay, and then from there, snap it back out the other way. So we've gone to here, then you kind of do that with the shoulders and snap it out. Put them back, snap it in, put them forward, snap it out. Rest. Now the palms are facing up. Come in, palm facing up. Now come out, palm facing up. In, out, in, out. But the hands are doing that with the palms still upwards. Try it slowly a few times and then add a little bit of extra springy power in there. The elbows are staying in. It's more a movement of the wrist. Yeah, try to keep your elbows in. Again, as you come out, try to keep the elbow in, but throw the wrist out, yeah. Elbows in, wrists out. As you come out, bend the hand this way, there, and then there. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Lots of movement of the wrist. Yeah. Okay, very good. So that's the shoulder girdle, the power from the shoulder girdle. Now let's go back to the back. We're going to come down, lift the fingers up a little bit. So hunch the back forward, lift the fingers up, snap the back straight, and come up here. There. So at the end, the wrist is up and the fingers are down. That way. Supposed to look like the wings of the crane, the bird. The crane is flapping its wings. And now we're going to slightly hollow out the back this way and then down there. Down with the palm, down. Hunch forward a bit, up, bend back a bit, down, up, down, up, down, using the back like a spring. Yeah. Okay. And now we'll put these exercises together. Up, down, in, out. Up, down, in, out. Up, down, in, out. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's good. And letting them kind of spring, letting energy travel naturally through your body. Very good. Okay. And relax. Okay. So, going to add one more piece onto the end of that. Up, down, in, out. Now, rotate your hands down to here, and as you do so, grip, compress your Tien, compress your core. There, squeeze it in. Relax. Up, down, in, out. Compress the core. Have a little try. Round, grip, squeeze, compress your core, then release, relax, up, down, in, out, then compress again.
This, which way, which direction?
From there, fingers up in the middle, continue the circle. Now, heel of the hand down to there, and that's your end point.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, good. Very good. Okay. I'll take 30 seconds for drink some water. Here we go again. Okay. So, mostly you've been learning the Sum Chien routine. I want to kind of guide you through how you get this springy power happening in Sum Chien. So we're going to start off horse riding stance. Pull your fist back and just hollow out your back slightly, and then snap to punch down. Yeah. Snap the back straight, punch down. Yeah. Good. Okay, now slightly hunch forward and do this. Actually, when you do this, you can use the upward movement and the outwards into out movement of the shoulders. There, then you really get it. Then we do this. Compress your core, store all your energy in the core like you're coiling up a spring. Step forward, breathe in, release the energy. And that's kind of bending your back this way, pulling the shoulder blades right back, and then snapping straight. Yeah. Chest out. Then snap it straight there. Then you grip and pull everything back into your core. Pull all your energy back into your core, into the center. Breathe out and take a step forward. Same again, pull back, hollow out the back, snap it straight, grip, hold on to the energy, bring it back, compress it all into your core. Step forward, and again. Yeah. Pull it back. Squeeze into your core. It's like you're building up more and more elasticity in the core. Step back, yeah. Here we go. And again. And again. And again. So now we got the left foot forward. If you haven't got your left foot forward, adjust. Step. Now again, that kind of stretch here, shoulders back. Let the fist fly out. There they go. Again, shoot them out and pull back. Here you are, like this, and snap. Yeah, snap together. Yeah. So you pulled and then you let that go, and the arms snap together. Yeah. Now, relax. Let your hands snap out. And around. Yeah, and that's, we just focus on that bit for now. Yeah. How many people have learned this Sum Chien routine now? Okay, and it's good. Who's part way through? Who's part way through this Sum Chien? Yeah. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We'll have everybody facing this way, so you're all walking in the same way. If you know the Sum Chien through to the end, make a front row here. If you don't, then you're going to do the bit that you know, and if you haven't really started learning the Sum Chien, stand in a horse riding stance doing 1, 2, 3, 4, and around to there. Yeah. Let's take a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, very good. Very good. We have elbows together, wrists apart. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Front row, you take 3 steps forward and turn around and show the other guys your Sum Chien. Off you go. Okay. Okay, give him a round of applause. Yeah, well done, guys. So, all right, that's the Sum Chien routine done with the kind of springy energy, and that's what we want. And it's not as difficult as it might first seem. Yeah. Laura, how long have you been with us so far here? 2.5. 2.5 weeks, yeah. Well, 2.5 weeks, and Laura can do that, yeah. That's pretty good. That's very fast going, yeah. If you learn it properly and systematically, it doesn't take you decades, yeah. If you don't learn it properly, maybe you never get it. But if you learn it properly, you get it. It doesn't take that long, okay? So guys, thanks. Turn around. Let's all go through one more time. And this, if you're not quite sure of the more complex one. Yeah, once more. Okay, and when you finish, relax. Yeah, pretty good. Anybody have any questions at the moment? Yeah. So, next thing. Hips. Probably one of the hardest bits is to relax your hips here. When you do, you can just sink down into your stance. The hips correspond to the shoulders. Until you relax your hips, it's very difficult to relax your shoulders. The more you learn to relax the hip and just let go, the more you can let go with your shoulders. The more you let go with your shoulders, the easier it is for your strength to get out. Now, I want you to just stand in the horse riding stance and bring your mind into your hip joints and just let them go until you feel that your torso is just kind of hanging there. You know, you're loose at the hips, you're just hanging there between the legs. Yeah. You can move, the body's flexible, all the stiffness is gone. And of course the hip has to be tilted, tailbone down towards the earth. And then we're just going to pull the hands back, keeping sunk, keeping the hips relaxed. Snap them out. Yeah. Snap the hands out. good. Try to keep the fingers straight at the end. Yeah. Try pulling back this way. Yeah, that's it. That's great. That's very good. Shoulders sunk down, arms straight. Okay, guys, relax. Relax, yeah. So, I want you to try taking a few steps and just feeling your hips totally relaxed. Step, relax, sink down. Step, relax, sink down. Yeah, just practice stepping with the hips completely loose. Hey. Okay, relax. And now just try a few. Step, snap out, grip. Get the contrast here. You really pull on your fascia. Pull on the fascia through the whole body. Yeah. Relax. Now go completely soft. Sink down. Snap. Then tighten. Pull. Then completely relax again. The hardest bit is relaxing after you've gripped up tight. Have a little practice on it. Good. Yeah, yeah. Shoulders back first. That's it. Drop the shoulder blades down in the back. Grip first. Now pull your shoulders back. Drop the shoulder blade down. And that's it. Now you can get the elbows in. About there. Yeah, about there. Try to get as much of a V shape as possible in there, yeah. And there, let's open them up like that, yeah. relax a little bit, and then they'll go wider. Okay, finish the one you're on, then stop. Yeah, and just finish for now. So, getting this contrast between hardness and softness when we do this, the Sum Chien. And the funny thing is that it's the softness that's the difficult bit. It's easy to be hard. It's easy. People tense up easily. To relax, that's actually the difficult bit. But you don't get an explosive movement unless you're relaxed. If you're tight, it comes out like that, and there's no movement of energy. If you're relaxed, then it really shoots out. So power stems from relaxation. When you get relaxation, then you can get power. So it's very kind of Chinese yin yang. You got to contemplate it a lot. Now, when we do this gripping here, pulling everything in towards the Tien, in towards the core. And there's a pull on the fascia, the tendon and material, right through the body. It's going down there. It's coming up from the toes into here. And when we do the face, like we did last week, it's coming from the head down into here. So you've got 5 lines of pull. Legs, arms and torso, head and torso. Everything draws in, pulls in to the core. Squeeze it into the core. Then let it go. Yeah. Stretch it, pull it, and then relax. Pull it, and then relax. And that is the way to train elasticity into your fascia. And that's what we want. We don't want it to be hard and tight. We want the body to be springy and elastic. And the springiness is mainly in your fascia. Get that and you got it. Yeah. We're going to have a tea break in 2 minutes' time. But I want you to practice just for 2 minutes that cycle of pull, stretch, then completely release. And there you go, there goes the stretch again. And then release, yeah. Just do that for 2 more minutes.
When we do that,
Yeah.
should we be pulling with the legs as well?
Yes, yeah. It's pulling. It's a pull from, imagine the pull's coming from the Tien, extending right down to your feet, and your feet grip the floor. The toes dig down into the mat, grip the floor. Yeah. whole body is gripping, yeah. Gripping into the core. Yeah. Okay. Guys, well done. And take a rest. So we're going to move up to the tea table now, have our little tea break. So we'll bow first. Well done, guys. Yeah, off we go. Hi. Yeah.
Very like scientific, like white crane Shaolin style. I remember posting it. I actually saw the picture of something you posted. And they were saying like, you know, the white crane is all about the use of the wings. Also, and I feel like this was like finally I got that download of how to really use the wings. Word. Yeah, Sum Chien, because they're just famous tea masters and
You can grab more chairs and let you.
we're coming here or we're going there?
That table.
We're going to that table.
Że robi. Dziewczynki by się strąg. No ładno, что, пусть пьют чай.
Maybe one more. Let's go back one more.
А стоят тогда.
Did you just do a little loop? you moving energy right now? It's just your little body.
Master Iain, your microphone
We haven't yet
is good.
quite managed to organise it. Please. Maybe a good idea to put the cups out. Why don't we pass the full cups around to make a bit more room for empty ones? Is that all we need, or do we need more?
Need one more?
More?
And one for you, two more.
Yep. There we go. Let's see how that is for now. Okay. Yeah. Have a look what we've got here. It's a very interesting one. I'm not exactly sure what we've got other than lemongrass. There's lemongrass in. There's some. Well, it looks like some bits of wood in there as well, but I don't know which wood it is. Yeah. They know in the kitchen what to do. Oh, okay, pretty good. Anybody got any questions at the moment?
I had one question. Does Nam Yang have a special meaning?
Yeah. That can be quite a long answer actually, but we'll have the abbreviated one. The original name for the club in Chinese, Nam Yang Guo Shu Ti Yu Hui. Nam or Nan means south, and the Yang or Yor, depending on the dialect you pronounce it in, means ocean or sea. Nam Yang, Nan Yang, Nam Yor means South Seas. And in the early part of the 20th century, that was the term that the Chinese usually used to mean Southeast Asia, but particularly Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, where you got all the islands and the sea. It could extend to Vietnam, but Cambodia, Thailand as well. So there was a lot of migration from China to Southeast Asia, and they kind of called it the South Seas. Guo Su means the national art. Guo is kind of like the nation. Shu is art, and it's often used for martial art. So the national art, Guo Shu, and then so we don't get any confusion, T-U kind of means physical or athletic. The national physical art, the national athletic art, the national sport. Now, China has some really long history. It's one of the most populous countries, incredibly diverse. They've only come up with 2 sports in their history. I use the term sport kind of loosely. Kung Fu and table tennis. And when you see Guo Su Ti Yu, you will know that it is not table tennis. You know that it's not table tennis. So it kind of means Chinese martial art or Kung Fu. And then the last one is really interesting. Hui. A Hui, it's a group of people who meet under the same roof. And the character has a roof on the top. Yeah. So an association, a club, a society, something like that. So South Seas National Physical Art Association. But if you want to make it sound really non-exciting and boring and simple, Southeast Asian Kung Fu Association, Southeast Asia Kung Fu Club. Then it sounds really boring, but that was kind of the original meaning back in 1954 when it was set up. Southeast Asia Kung Fu Club. That's it, but meaning more the kind of the island ocean part of Southeast Asia. Yeah, it was started in Singapore. So that's it. So it sounds much more exotic when we say Nam Yang. And if you can actually say Nam Yang Guo Shu Ti Yu Hui, that sounds really good. And then if you say Southeast Asia Kung Fu Association, that's a bit of a letdown. But there you go. Yeah.
Can I ask an adjacent question?
Yeah.
In this lineage of Kung Fu, we call you Master Iain.
Yep.
In a lot of other traditions, there's Shifu or Shufu.
Yep.
And different names for the instructors that haven't quite reached that level yet as a way of showing respect. Is there anything like that in this tradition, or why do we call you Master instead of Shufu?
Yeah. Names stick, terms stick, language sticks. So when we learned in English. So instead of using the Chinese term Shufu, or if you speak in Cantonese Sifu, then we used a translation which was master. That's why. So I don't speak Chinese. I'm not good at languages. If you learned from a teacher who could only speak Chinese, which was the norm back in those days, you would miss out on a lot of the depth of the teaching. I was very lucky because Master Tan spoke extremely good English. I wouldn't say it was perfect, but it was extremely good. He was very good at speaking English. He had been to an English-speaking school where he was educated in English. And one of the things that held him back was that he couldn't really write Chinese. And in Kung Fu society, that's actually a big problem, because a lot of the people in the club could only read and write Chinese. He could read and write English really well, but he couldn't read and write Chinese because he'd been educated at an English-speaking school. But because he spoke really good English, it was great for us foreigners because we could really learn from him to a lot more depth than if we were struggling with like some very basic Chinese and we just couldn't get the meaning. So we call most things by their English names, but we call the routines by the Chinese names: Sum Chien, Chop Sa Tai Po, Xuanyang. It's a bit of a mishmash, but if I haven't learned Chinese now, I'm not going to. You know, I'm struggling hard trying to learn Thai. Whether I'll get there before I die, I don't know. But I've given up on any hope of ever learning Chinese. We never really kind of instigated the calling people senior brother or senior sister, junior brother, junior sister. The Thai is all that's absolutely central to their culture. You can't just call somebody by their name. It's either P or Nong or another title. So they'll P Freya, Nong Freya, whatever. If someone is older than you, you use P. If they're younger than you, you use Nong. Unless there's another title that this would be the same with the Chinese. It will always be, you always refer to someone either as older brother or younger brother, older sister, younger sister, never just sister. But it's quite hard to translate. In our fairly simplistic terms, we've got the instructors, and then the master is the sort of the head one. And really, you should refer to Master Tan as Grandmaster Tan, Master Ung as Great Grandmaster Ung, Master Tan Ku Leong as Great Great Grandmaster Tan Ku Leong. That's how it works. So every time you go back a generation, you know, it's grand or great grand and great grand, like a great grandmother.
Is all the words that come in after, for example, you get to great?
No, it just goes on and on and on. And on. As far as I know, but yeah. I mean, we can only trace it back. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 generations past me. Yeah. And even that's only with the Xuanyang. Yeah. The monk Xiao Dan Qing taught the monk Miao Shuang Meng, who taught your great grandmaster Ung Lian Huat, who taught your grandmaster Tan So Tin, who taught me. And that's 5 generations fall back from me. We haven't got the names going back any further. Generally speaking, very few arts can trace back that many generations. You know
That can go all the way back to.
No. And he might go a couple of generations more, but no. I mean, it's good to have respect. Respect is an integral part of the art, but beyond that, it just becomes words, and words can be a hindrance.
I have a question.
Yeah, last one, then we'll get training again. Yeah.
At the beginning, you said that your master would show you other kung fu masters.
Yeah.
And that their definition of, or in order to be Shaolin Kung Fu, you had to have springy power.
Yeah, yeah.
So I imagine that's because of the Bodhidharma vein tendon techniques that he creates the springy powers, the fascia and the tendons. But is there other, what are the other Kung Fus that are not Shaolin? Do they have a different kind of power?
Not really, no. It's the same, yeah. So the two main branches are, there's three main branches: Northern Shaolin, Southern Shaolin, and Wudang. Wudang, the most famous one being Tai Chi. Then there's a few others, but pretty much they all have this concept of springy, elastic power. Bodhidharma was credited with writing two very famous books, manuals, the Muscle Tendon Changing Classic and the Bone Marrow Washing Classic. Muscle Tendon Changing Classic is all about kind of the fascia muscular system, because they're very intertwined, and training it in this way, this kind of elastic way, that actually facilitates chi flow, because the more you tone the fascia and the more it becomes, nice and springy and elastic and just the right state of tone, the better the chi will flow through. That's opening the meridians. That's what it's, one of the things it's about. And at the same time, you get the kind of springy, explosive power. So this is the thing, you can't separate out these different elements, different aspects of the art. You might say, oh, I don't want springy power, I just want chi flow. But through the training to give you the springy power will give you chi flow. You wouldn't have to explain that to sort of old style Chinese people. They always see it as a holistic thing. Westerners always want to pick things apart, and you want to go this bit or this bit. But what we're doing is learning to do it Chinese style and look at the whole picture. We want the body, and particularly the fascia, to be in a nice state of tune, nicely balanced, not too hard, not too soft. And then, boom, you get that springy elastic power. Kind of what they were saying was, if you don't get that, then you haven't got a clue. You're just the kind of bozo that goes down the gym and pumps a couple of weights. You haven't got kung fu at all. If you want kung fu, this is the core. This is the key thing. This is what defines it. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and practice more Sum Chien, but I'll be teaching you more of the moves, so you can keep doing the springy bit, but I'll go over more of the moves with the people that haven't learned them all. Then we're going to do a little bit of the partner routine, and then we're going to practice the weapons for a little bit. And can I just ask what you did yesterday afternoon in the way of weapons? What did you learn yesterday afternoon?
The
The staff routine?
A bit more of the staff routine.
We finished the staff.
You finished the staff routine? Oh, that's impressive. Yeah.
Didn't we have the beginning stuff?
We don't have the beginning.
Yeah, we didn't learn the beginning. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You finished it, but you didn't start it.
Yeah.
That's pretty clever, actually. Yeah. Really impressive. Yeah.
As of the end.
We do have a little bit more tea. Would anybody like some more? If you would. Should we pass the kettle around?
We probably still use reviewing the last part since we did cover quite a lot.
Yeah. I've been doing this long enough to surmise that you haven't perfected the staff routine. Yeah. Now you may well prove me wrong. For 44 years down the line, it's not happened yet. Yeah.
Again, when we finish the tea, is it a bad thing if on top of springiness and springy power we add actual strength by just lifting weight and building muscles while keeping them springy? Do you think those are two things that you can keep up, or you need to give up on like weightlifting or thinking about having muscles in order to?
It's an interesting one. You can't get away from the fact that big, strong, muscular people are dangerous. You know, they command a lot of power. So if you get hit by a big, strong person with a lot of muscle, it's probably going to hurt more than a weedy person. Yeah. On the other hand, you got if you do too much weights, you tend to get stiff and you don't get the springiness through. Master Tom was always very negative about weights. He was very against weights. If you look at boxers, they don't tend to do weight training. Just a few sometimes if they want to increase their muscle mass, like they're moving up a weight category. But boxers typically don't do weights. A lot of competitive fighters, they don't do weights. Certainly they're not trying to bulk up because they're always trying to trim down meet a weight limit. Now, body weight exercises, that's very different. So something like push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, that in martial arts is considered generally to be a lot better than doing lots of weights. So you can get away with a little bit of weights, a little bit of doing weights, but better not to do too much in the way of weights. Keep it kind of springy and live, keep the strength more live. And again, if you it goes beyond Kung Fu. If you actually look at how top boxers, maybe Thai boxers, how they train, they're not pumping weights all the time. Something like WWE, yeah. But these guys are not really serious martial artists. They're entertainers. I mean, they're strong, tough guys, but they're not boxers or whatever. Yeah. Okay, let's go again. go, guys. Yeah. Bow. Okay, let's get going. So I'm going to focus in now on the people who do not know the Sum Chien through to the end. So if you do, you can just go and practice for a little bit, and I'm going to grab the people that haven't quite got to the end. So I think we'll actually start off by doing the end bit. Now, we're going to begin with the left foot forward and sinking down into the walking stance. Grip. And we're going from here. Take one step forward. Bring the fists into the waist and punch like this. Yeah. Now let's remember the kind of use of the torso. Pull your shoulders right back, hollow out the back a little bit, and then spring the body straight, throw the fists out. Okay, now back, thumbs at the bottom. Yeah. Rotate the arms, and they come there. That's it, the whole surface of the forearm together. Fantastic, yeah, there we go. Now, drop the right hand down, open the left, and slice along the right arm. The right comes back into the waist, the left spins and chops. And we've got the wrist bent, we're chopping with the blade of the hand here. Slice down, chop. Now the other side with the blade, chop. I'm going to do that again. So the right hand is slightly in front of the left. Bring your left hand to your right shoulder. Good. Slice along the right arm. Pull the right back. Now the left hand is down. Bring the right to the left shoulder. Slice down. Yeah. Using the blade of the hand. There. Let's do that little sequence again. Fists to the waist, punch, back, snap together, slice down with your left, with your right. Now we're going to pierce forward with the left and the right. There we go. And again, fists to the waist, punch, back, stretch a little bit, snap together, slice down with your left and then your right, pierce out with the left and then the right. What do you think? Do you think you got that? Let me take a look, please. Let's take a look. Yeah. Left, right. Yeah. Okay, pretty good. Let's add a little bit more on. So we'll do that sequence together. Punch, scissors, left, right, right. Bring your right fingers to point up. And then turn them inwards so they're pointing to your left. Now we're going to take a shuffle back. Back foot, then front foot. Yeah, that's very good. Let's shuffle once more. Back, front. Yeah, good. So we do it again. Punch, scissor, left, right, fingers up and across, point them across, shuffle back, left and right. Yeah. Now drop your right hand down and bring it across to the left hand side. Then you're going to move both hands at once. The right comes back to the center line with the elbow in the middle. The left, the elbow comes forward and in, and it turns around like that. And we do it at the same time. So it looks like this. Down, across, there. Yeah. So we do this whole sequence. Yeah. Punch, scissor, slice left, slice right, pierce left, pierce right, around, shuffle back, bring your hand down, and this move is called the child carrying the ancestral tablet. Try that. Yeah, that's it. So the elbow in and the hand out, fingers shoulder height, and the right one, it just goes straight down and across. Yeah. There. Yeah. Okay, then, so let's just finish it off. From here, bring your right foot back next to your left, standing in a horse riding stance. Fist to the waist. Punch down, ground your chi down, sink your energy down. Stand and bow. And then that's the end of it. Yeah. The right moves in to meet the left, yeah. Okay, so we'll do the sequence together. Here we go. Punch, scissor, slice down with the left, slice down with the right, pierce forward with the left, pierce forward with the right, up and in, shuffle back, turn around to there, step back into a horse riding stance, punch, right foot into the left foot and bow. Okay, try that one time. from there. Left to the right shoulder. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, practice that for another 2 or 3 minutes. Finish the one that you're on now and then take a little rest. Okay. Okay. Pretty good. So would you really like to just gather around for a few moments? So, there. Now this Sum Chien routine, the movements are not, they don't seem so complex. It's not a long routine, there's not so many movements, but it's very deep. You've got all this, training the senses, training the fascia, training the breath, elasticity, training your chi, core compression. And it takes a long time to master. But if you got that, Master Tan used to say that if within the Sum Chien is 90% of the art. If you got that, you got 90% of it. Beyond that, it's just learning the different moves. Most of the depth is there in the Sum Chien. Okay, so we have to practice that a lot. For now, we're going to learn the partner set. Now, you three can do it already. You've probably done it before, but it may be some time ago. Can anyone else remember to the end of this Sum Chien sparring set, the one with a partner? No. Okay. Would you like to grab a partner each? Somebody of a similar build to yourself would be ideal. Grab a partner each. I think can you remember the Sum Chien sparring set? Yeah. Or maybe you do it with Prisca. Yeah. In fact, hang on. No, you three take it in turns, 2 together, 1 out, and rotate with the 3 of each other. Yeah. That's great. And let's have you in 2 rows here facing your partner. So that's good there. And we form up like that. That's great. So we're going to go straight into the blocking moves to start with. Step forward with your right foot and grip the right fist, swing it in from the side so that your wrists meet like that. Like that, that's great. We want to be standing back straight. There you go. Meet, okay. Step back and swing in from the other side. Great. Step forward and circle it up with the right hand. The right hand coming up. And now change sides and the left circling up. So we're going to repeat that. Inwards with the right, inwards with the left, circle up with the right, circle up with the left. Just try that. Let me come and see how it's working.
It's not going to move my feet, if that's all right.
Okay, no worries. That's good. Yeah.
The other hand.
Just by the elbow. Yeah. Yeah, try it again. Yes, that's right, yeah. You got it. So, that's good. That's good, yeah. Yeah. Well done. Oh, that's looking very good. Let's... Okay, pause for a moment, guys. Let's make it more difficult. So, together, in with the right, in with the left. Circle up with the right, circle up with the left. Now, step with the right and draw your fist back by your right ear and come in this way. Yeah, it's the bony part of the wrist that's connecting there. Yes. That's an inner block. Now the other side, inner block. Yeah. Just there with the bony side, yeah. Now change feet again. Start here, come across, don't connect. Come down and then connect there. Yeah. Now the other side, circle down and connect at the bottom. From there, down to there. Okay. Right. Down, yeah. So we've done 4 different blocks. The first one is coming in like this. The second one up. The third one in. And the fourth one is circling down. I'll give those a try. And let's keep your elbows tucked in as far as you can.
So go this way.
Yep. That's right, yeah.
One.
Up.
Or is that fourth?
That was right. That was correct, yeah. Yeah. Then that's right, yeah. And then this downward circle. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You got it. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Okay, guys, just pause for a moment. Pause for a minute. Yeah. And stop. So, now let's try to tidy up the stance. You always have your hips facing forwards. Hips facing forward. The waist can turn a bit, but not too much. Yeah. You're tending to end up body square to the front. Yeah. Even here, you turn the waist a bit, but you end up square to the front, not over here. So let's try that. Mind staying square onto the front. Okay. I think that'll do us for now. Okay, just pause for a moment. So tomorrow in the midday training, when you're working on the poles in the gym, you can use this sequence, striking against the pole. Yeah. Use those 4 blocks. If you know more of the sequence, that's great. But if you don't, that's your start point. Use those 4. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the weapons. Would you like to take a staff each? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so could anybody want to volunteer to show me what you learned yesterday? Just roughly. Anybody? No. Oh, I don't blame you. I'm going to show you something, and you can tell me if it looks familiar.
We started from the monkey squat.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing. So we just got up from the monkey squat, and you're going to do down, 1, 2, 3, 4, step back, sweep across, step forward, sweep across, slide back to there, then down to there, then there, and finish like that. Okay. Sorry?
You did a series of moves before the monkey squat as well, starting from this.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, just for now, we're going to start from a bit after the monkey squat, and I'd like to do it together, and get an idea how it's looking. So if you face front and come down like that, yeah, that's good. Now, yeah, I'll do that the same way as you. We come down there, there, now down to hit the floor, step back into a bow arrow stance, turn like that, step forward, across, waist height, shuffle back, block. Bring it around and down, shuffle back and pierce. Step back side by side, bring it around here and make your salute and bow. Yeah. When you put the staff down, just very lightly, no noise, no sound. There and bow. Just give that a try. Let me take a look. Give it a try. Okay, and relax. I'm going to just talk you through this in a little bit more detail. Okay, right foot forwards, bow arrow stance. Down from above, it's really straightforward. You're just whacking down. The left hand tucks into the soft point on the waist. Now you're going to step to 45 degrees, turning back foot, front foot, and then just jab out. The hand is making a punch-like movement. Just jab straight out as if you're whacking someone right in the middle of the face with your stick. Now step right, left, face the other way, and this time the movement of the hand is more like a back fist. It's there. So we do 1, 2, 1, 2, like that, yeah. 1, 2. Now when we come down, we need to slide the right hand slightly so that we don't have to bend forward. So slide the right hand, yeah, step across to the other side, slide the hand. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Down, punch, kind of like a back fist, slide the hand, whoops, 1, 2, yeah. Okay, try that a couple of times. Just repeat that little sequence. Okay. Once more. And rest. Okay. There. The next one. This move you've done quite a lot of times. The right hand is bracing into the chest. The weapon is just resting on the right shoulder. There. Right hand on the chest, weapon on the shoulder. Sweeping across at knee height. Then you slide to the other end, sweep across at waist height, there. And just try that. So that's step back with the right, step forward with the right. Step back, step forward. The second one is coming across from the side. Yeah. Always put your foot down, stabilize, then make the move. Yeah? Stabilize, take your stance, then make the move. Rather than moving, then putting your foot down. Okay, pretty good, and rest. So the footwork for the next one, you kind of shuffle back and then come into this cat stance. Nearly all the weight is on the back leg. That's just touching lightly, and the staff circles up there, that comes across. Yeah. So I'm going to just demonstrate how this works. Jeff, could you do the move, please? Yeah. Watch. Yeah, shuffle back now. If I'm coming down here, we want that kind of there to protect. Yeah. So it should protect against both the downward move and a cross move. Yeah. That's the defense there. Okay, so we do slide back, defend, and then bring it around, bring the foot back to front, straight down there. Defend, counter, defend, counter. Yeah. Okay. From there, it's pretty straightforward. Shuffle back. Pierce. Stab right in the center. Step your right foot back to your left. Circle it down by your right foot. Come there. And salute. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So we'll do that sequence together one more time. Down, left, right, left, right, backwards, forwards, shuffle, straight down, shuffle back, pierce, step back, circle, put it down and salute. Yeah. I'd like you to do that one time, and then we'll go and do a different bit.
When you do the sweep, so you've done the two corners there, when you do the sweep, do you move?
You step back before you do the sweep, yeah.
And then the
Step forward for that one, yeah. Okay. So do it one time, and then we'll move on. Obviously, it takes a bit of practice. Let me think. So we're going to do a little sequence, starting with this move. Now, slide your hand, step forward, do this one. Whip it up that way. Shuffle forward and pierce. And we'll do it again. Left foot forward, sweep across at knee height. Step forward with the right, whack it down, up, shuffle, pierce forward here. Try that 2 or 3 times on your own.
That's the one we do 180 and then turn to the side.
Oh, that's coming, yeah. So just show me this little sequence of 4 moves. Yeah. Okay. Relax. And when you shuffle, if you shuffle forward, start with the front foot and then pierce. Yeah. Right. That's front. And we're going to start here with that resting on its end there. It's in the right hand. There we go. Step this way, whip it up, catch it, and pierce out to the side. We just do that once more. From there, step, jam it out to the side. Now we step into that sequence. Sweep across, down, up, pierce. Now we're going to turn the opposite direction. Step across with your right in front of your left. Turn. Bring the left out to your left-hand side. Sweep. Down, up, pierce. Pivot on your heels to face the front. Same sequence. Sweep. Down, up, pierce. And let's do that once more from here. Step. Sweep, down, up, pierce, turn. Sweep, down, up, pierce, turn. Sweep, down, up, pierce. Okay, I'd like you to just practice that. Let me take a quick look. Sorry, I haven't. Oh, yes, your left leg's forward, yeah. Yeah. And then you step with the right. Yeah. Okay, guys. Do we? So, yesterday, did you do the jumping into the monkey squat? Yes. Yeah. All right. Okay. So let's try it together. See if we can do this sequence together. And we're going to start from here. Yeah. So, get everybody ready to start. Left leg forward. Here we go. Step, stab out to your left. Step, sweep across. Step, down, up, shuffle, pierce. Turn. Sweep, down, up, shuffle, pierce. Turn to the front. Sweep, down, up, shuffle, pierce. Jump, lift your left, land on the left. Come down into the squat and sweep around. That's very good. Jump forward. Sweep across from left to right. Yeah. Stand, step forward with your right, down, left, right, left, right. Step back, sweep across, step forward, sweep across. Slide back and block. Sweep around, down, shuffle back, pierce, step back. There we go. And down. Okay. I think we'll quit when we're winning. That's quite a bit to remember there, but I think not long you'll have got it. Yeah. But for now, let's put the sticks back. And line up again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well done, guys. Yeah, bow. That's great. Dinner time. Off we go. Yeah. Yeah. Very many thanks to everybody who's been watching. We're going to head over to dinner now. Be on again tomorrow at 11 a.m. No, 7:45 a.m. Thai time. Please subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys.